Hello there, my Star Atlas family. It's me, the MetaVerse Explorer. Guess what? The AIDE has been staked for 2 days now, so guess what? It's time to buy a ship and give it away. Yay! Yay! Yeah, and the crowd goes wild. Yes. So, guys, this video, we're going to look at a new video that's been released by the Star Atlas team, as well as giving away a ship. So, wait till the end, watch till the end to know how to put in your details to get a ship. We don't know what ship we're going to buy. You're going to watch me buy it on this video. And why do we call it the arcade? So, this was a little a suggestion by Archetype. He's one of the OG content creators for Star Atlas. He said, your fund should be called the AIDE. And oh my God, it is done. It is now called the AIDE, guys, right? You can see it right there, AIDE. Now, before we actually go to the goodies in this video, I want to brush by one comment that someone made on YouTube. And I thought it was a really insightful comment. It really got to me. So let's go ahead and read it. I zoomed in all the way here. It was just 6 hours ago, guys. So, Eunice, big congrats. You really deserve it. Thank you very much, man. However, I'd like to also throw a little thorn in the celebration balloons. As you were searching the wallet, it's clear that the person is probably closely related to the project. This is likely. There is a whole bunch of money in that wallet. Mr. Club Tixel, we don't know if he is actually affiliated. I don't know specifically. Maybe he's a seed investor. Not sure, right? Not sure. Personally, I really enjoyed your impartiality. Thank you very much, man. That's what I try and do on this channel. I just try and give you my honest opinion on things. Sometimes it's not good. Sometimes it's good. And sometimes people don't like it. In crypto, people get very tribal. They don't like it when someone says something bad about their project. But I hope I come across as the guy that it just be so real with you that I'm on this same journey with you, right? My assets are down 90%, just the same as you guys, right? So thank you very much, man, for acknowledging that. I do try to be slightly impartial. And I know sometimes you have to do the hype. I am a YouTuber. I'm a content creator now. Pepe, do you think I'm a content creator, Pepe? Do you? I think so. Maybe a little bit. When things weren't going good, you weren't afraid to show that frustration. So perhaps this arc might soften your more critical, important points you often raise. Yes, great point. I thought of this as well. But when I asked Club Tixel about this, he didn't really say anything about it. I don't even know if he watches this video. I'm sure people from the club, some people from the club probably watch this video, but I also know people from the club are probably investors in the Star Atlas themselves, like the tokens and the token emissions. So I think there might be a connection here. I don't have enough information to say, confirm or deny, but I have a suspicion that there is a slight connection or a slight incentive, okay? Also, what about the more humble donations made by your equally passionate but less ship-endowed viewers? I definitely enjoy listening to how you maneuver these little ethical dilemmas. Look forward to future videos. Yunez, thank you very much. You made a great point. And guess what? I went to check my wallet and there was another great donation from not a ship-endowed wallet, but from a passionate Star Atlas consumer of my content. And someone has sent me the first coded seeds. Right? This was an NFT that was generated for people. And let's go ahead and look in Solana FM. Actually, in Solana FM, it doesn't load very well often. That's why. But I just wanted to highlight that whoever, if this was you, if you sent me the first coded seeds NFT, thank you. I appreciate it. I will value it. I will cherish it. It will never be sold. Nothing in the ARC wallet should really ever be sold unless there's a specific plan to go to something bigger. But from this NFT, there's 12,664 of them. I am very happy and I am very appreciative to have received this one NFT from you, my friend. Thank you very much. Now, let's move on. So Eunice, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I value anything that I get for some people. So if you do want to donate anything to me in Star Atlas, just go to Phantom Wallet, click send, click whatever you want to send, and send it to itsme.sol. That's my address, itsme.sol. So go ahead and do that if you want to send me any Star Atlas junk. Now, the bulk of this video, we're going to actually look at one specific video that was released by Star Atlas, and then we're going to go ahead and buy a ship and give away in this video. First off, we just recently got this, guys. I'm going to try and zoom in so you can see better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we're going to watch the full thing. It's 2 minutes wide, and then I'm going to slowly play the rest, and then we'll dissect little bits and just give you my initial feedback on this, right? So obviously we have some PvP action, some animations for shooting, and we have the different kinds of elements that go into building a gun. We have locomotion for an Oni. This is great. This is great. There's a whole bunch of detail there that we'll be able to see. So you wait. These pictures we've already seen before. Multiplayer, racing, in the showroom with PSX4s. This is the screenshot drone. Maybe it's like an animation of it taking a screenshot. Some of this we've already seen before. This is the R6. I don't want to say what chip it is. This is the R6 and the animations of its... you saw it. This is the BIOS backlight. We saw multiple different images of this before, but it seems like they're getting closer to finishing it. They put in some small details inside the ship. Like we've seen these images before. You guys remember this, right? I've covered this multiple times. This is a recent image we saw. I don't think we've seen this image before. This is inside with the toilet, remember? I made that joke about the toilet and someone had a go at me. Yeah. I think the Unibomber is coming up. Yeah, that's right. We saw multiple pictures of this as well. Animations of the Unibomber. The thermal BIOS looks badass. It looks way bigger than I actually thought. I have to go and load it in the showroom to see what the size ratio is. Oni CSS, we've seen this. Now this is where it gets good. Someone is in the Oni CSS. They're going to be walking around and flying around in the Oni space station. And you can get a sense of the scale of it. It's 36 kilometers wide. And look, he's just going. The Oni CSS still does need, let's be honest, it still does need a whole lot of work, but this is a great starting point. We get to have a sense of the scale and the size of things, right? And obviously there's no a flying bug in there. There's one thing I did notice, the CSS, some of it was lit up, so even at nighttime that might look very, very good. And someone's landing on a PS ship, what looks like it. Alright, so that was the video. Now, let's just go again and watch the specific items I want to talk about. So the first thing is, of course, the PvP. We haven't been waiting for PvP, really. It's just been on the sidelines. It's something they're working on, but it's great to see some actual shots, videos of this happening, right? So, what are we going to look at? This is like the developer area where they test out either weapons or test out the targeting of things, test out if something makes impact, all that sort of stuff. So he starts out with a pistol, okay? I'm going to increase the size and make it a little bit slower. Okay, he's got a pistol. You can see the impacts and the recoil on the finger when he starts shooting. You see that? You can also see the elements, as in the special effects of the bullets when it goes out. Awesome. The reticle itself, nothing special about the reticle. This, I'm not sure if this was a multiplayer instance because there is someone right there next to him. But this is the same person that was shooting, so it's unclear if there are two people in the same instance. Next up, you can see that the animation for drawing the gun isn't there yet. Don't worry, that's like small details, that'll come later. The main point is we want a gun in his hand, and then now he gets it and he starts shooting. Now you can see the recoil is slightly different, but you can see that the actual trajectory of the gun is very weird here. It's not straight. Like, yeah, when you shoot it, there's recoil and it goes up, but it looks very misaligned to the guy. It's like he's not holding it right. This is what I presume to be different NFTs, and I'm only making this call because I have no idea. I'm just speculating here. I think these will be the different NFTs you'll be able to combine to make one special gun. You'll have the different clip sizes, or you might have different muzzles. Yeah? Muzzle? Which ones were they, actually? Let's go back and see. Oh, yeah, you have the... what's the top part of this? I think... What's the top part of this? I don't know what that's called. Because the bottom here is the clip, right? The bottom here is the clip. That's like the top... I don't know, the sights, actually, the iron sights. Maybe that's it. You have a base gun, which is the grip, right? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Actually, do you remember how I think in the Discord channel they were talking about a grip being a person specific, and that if you have one grip, it's like allowed by the Council of Peace. So you'll have just one grip at all times, and then you have a iron sights on top, which will be an NFT. And then you have a clip, which is not a grip, a clip, which will be an NFT. And then you have the muzzle, which will be an NFT as well. So I'm thinking you'll have these three NFTs combined with your grip to make one gun. That's what I'm thinking so far. Okay. Locomotion, amazing. I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, you can't see, but look at all the small details, even on his collar as it jingles up and down. Did you see that? They've done it really well. It is still humanoid. It looks very humanoid. That's normal because of inspiration. Look at the hair or the tentacles it has at the back and the bounciness that it has. That was really, really good. I was very impressed by that because that probably takes a whole lot of work. But I guess it's just physics in the engine. This stuff is probably automatic by now. All of these pictures we've seen, this is what I'm interested in. The multiplayer in the showroom. You can see here that this is the pictures we've been seeing. This is the new version of the showroom. This is the racing, where we covered in the last video up to 8 different sections of people racing. And then this is the gate. So you can see him trying to like go across, and that is someone else in there. That's not a bot. Now this item is the drone. I think that takes pictures of you when you're in the multiplayer. I think you're trying to increase the coolness of the drone. I don't know if it's really necessary. It does look cool, sure, but functionality wise, don't know. It just takes a snapshot for you and that's it. Doesn't do anything else so far that we know. Yeah. So I think that like retraction is when it probably takes a picture. We have seen this one before, nothing really to talk about. It's just the landing gear for it and you going in to actually board the ship. Pack light, we've seen this. We've seen inside the pack light. We've seen some extra pictures here and there. And then the last thing I really wanted... Oh, also, look at this thimble bias ear. It looks badass. It looks like a junkyard, very heavy, something that's gonna just smash you out of the sky. Oni CSS, we did see this before. We don't want to cover it again. But this is someone that's in the Oni CSS. And we've seen lots of these different videos before of someone going through. But if you look in the distance as well, just right there, I think that is a C11 right in the distance right there. Because it looks like it from the side view. It doesn't look like another landmass because there's no point of there being another landmass. So I think it's a ship. And yeah, this is just the Oni CSS. It does, let's be honest, it does need a whole lot of other work, right? It just looks like a blank canvas now. I could probably just put all of these in, like, if I didn't have much experience. But it seems like they have a structure of the whole city down. They have the Songnam district, I know that. And they have like the, yeah, look at this, by the way. This is where I was talking about where it looks like some of these are shining or like lights in the city itself. Now, if this was nighttime, I think this would look pretty cool. I actually think we should only be able to see the space stations at nighttime because we are in space and there's only night. So that's just how I think. I think we shouldn't be really seeing this in daylight. Like they should always be working on it in nighttime. Maybe if you go inside the city, then it looks day. But they need some kind of artificial lighting for that. Because for this, like you're in space. It's dark everywhere you go. And someone's landing on a ship. So yeah, I think this is the ship I was seeing about last time. And you can see here, there's like 2 other ships just right there. Maybe R8s or some kind of PSC-11, PSC-9 maybe. And you see here, so he's a friendly. The turrets are going after him. And he's got that bug as well where you can see it's full throttle, even though full boost, even though he's not actually boosting. Yeah, so that's the Oni CSS, guys. Pretty good, right? That's the video that they shared. Lots of stuff still happening, lots of stuff to come out later. That's it for now. So let's actually go and see the Arc, the arcade. Guys, it's generated 991 Atlas. What shall we do with this, guys? Let's buy a ship. Let us buy a ship. Let me go and log in into my my ledger. Awesome. I'm logged in. Okay, let's go ahead and claim this Atlas. So that's 991. Let's say 1,000 Atlas. Let's go ahead and claim that. Awesome. Okay, now let's go and see what ships we can buy for 1,000 Atlas. Let's go to the AFIA website. Let's see what the best ask price in Atlas is. We can buy 1 Thimble Airbike for 839. We can buy one Opal Jet for 998. We can't afford a PSX4 at the moment, which is 1,439 Atlas. So my question is, do we buy one now, buy one of these two now, or wait one more day and get this PSX4? Nah, let's give away a ship in this video, guys. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't even know how we're going to give it to you, but yeah, I've given lots of ships away before in my videos. But yeah, so let's go and look for a Fimble air bike. It is the cheapest, but it's still a start, right? So let's go to the marketplace and let's see what Fimble air bikes are right now. Marketplace, come on. Not loading. Why isn't it loading? All right, let's go. There we go. Okay, let's go to the marketplace. Let's sign into the wallet. Connect. Thank you. Let's go to the ships. Let's see the extra small. And let's go to Fimble air bike. All right, my guys. So let's go by Atlas price. Now, just to give you a little idea of how I like to buy stuff when I do go and buy something. It's hard to see here. I wonder if you can see. You might not be able to because it's way on the side. But you can see here there's one for 700. And then below them, I think these are all the bots. The ones that are numbered are bots. They don't have any kind of faction profile, right? They don't care because they're bots. It doesn't have any bearing on what you do. There's one for 700 that someone is wanting to buy, or wanting to sell. Someone wants to sell it for 840. So I can buy that right now. Or I can put an order and wait a little bit for someone to fill that order. So let's see, 700, someone wants to sell, 699, 699. I think these guys are all bots. I go down to the ones that are a few days old, and then I find the ones that feel like they're humans. They've been there for a while. They know what ship they want to buy. They're just leaving it there. I'm not going to go ahead and compete with the bots. I'll show you another example. Like you go to the Opal Jet, I think it was. I just saw this very, very briefly. Let's go to the Atlas market. Yeah, like this one. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to show you. I'm gonna stand over here, and I'll bring this across just so you can see this, right? So I'm gonna zoom in all the way here. Let's look at this, right? So you can see the people who want to buy this Opal Jet. There's like one wallet who wants to buy it for who wants to buy 10 of them at 897 Atlas 0.1. Okay, this order is 10 hours old. You can see here, compare it with the other orders in that liquidity range. 897, 897, 897, 897, 897, 895, 870, and then 850, right? So I'm going to assume all of these guys are actually bots. All of these guys are actually bots. I want to compete with the guy who's an actual person who set it at like 852 1 day ago, or like 850, who is 2 days ago. So if I want to buy an Opal Jet, I probably set it at like either, you see the different step? It goes from 870 to 850 to 810, right? So there's actual people who want to just outbid each other, and not the bots who want to put 0.10 Atlas, 0.10 Atlas on top of each other. So let's go ahead and actually go and buy a Fimble air bike. Let's go back to the Atlas market. Now, this is the only time I will ever buy on market, because from now on, I'm just going to wait and accumulate with the ARC fund on a baseline and not pay extra, because if I do this 7 times, I might be able to buy another whole air bike to give away to someone, which is something that is good, right? So this is the only time I'm actually going to buy an air bike outright. So let's go to someone who is less than $1,000. Oh, they're all 3 hours ago. What you could do, because there's only a small amount of difference, you could take their wallet ID and then go to the MetaVerse Explorer and see what their wallet is like. But let's just go ahead and see this wallet. From 851NQFJM, okay? He's selling one air bike for 840. So we have 1,000 Atlas. Let's go ahead and buy this air bike, guys. Buy this item. This is the only time I'm going to buy an Atlas. Actually, what do you think? Should I just buy it now or just leave the order? I'm sure I'm going to leave the order because some of you guys are probably watching this video and you'll want to be the one to sell that air bike to me to give away on stream. So let's create an order. So the highest price to buy one is 700 Atlas. Let's go ahead and buy one item for 710. Because that way we save like what, 110 Atlas, 120 Atlas. That's something, right? So let's go ahead and prove that. Why isn't it going? Yeah, there we go. Approve. So I have placed an order for 710. Watch it come up very soon right here. Watch it come up very soon right here. Not coming up. Let's refresh. Go back to the Atlas price. Hey, why isn't it there? I assume it's there. Go and see my orders. You have no orders. What do you mean? What do you mean I have no orders? Let's refresh the entire page. Yes. Oh, maybe it didn't go through. Nah, maybe I don't have any orders. Okay, let's put another one in. Let's just do it very quickly, guys. Sorry about that. Don't know why. Go back to the Atlas price. Let's create an order. Buy one item 710. Nah, it did. I lost money. Yeah, it was 28,000 last time. I swear. Where's the activity? Yeah, look. There. Minus 710. So it is on the marketplace. It's just not recognizing it. Okay, so that's fine. I'm happy that it's there. I'm happy that it's on the marketplace. Someone's going to sell into it later on. We'll just see one day, like our next video, I bet you, because the Fimble air bikes are super liquid. I bet you by the next time I do a video, there will be a ship sitting here and we'll be doing a giveaway. So now, how do we decide how to give away this ship, guys? What I want you to do, I'm going to try in the next 2 days, I'm going to try and investigate how I can do it, because I've seen some kind of tool that you can select people who leave a comment on the video who are also subscribed. So, and I'm going to say, okay, that was you. It's going to go through a raffle, and it's going to select one of them, and then it'll give me the winner, and then I'll just reply to you and say, hey, you won. Give me your Solana wallet address, and then we'll send it to you. So yeah, I think there's a tool like that that exists. So what you have to do, leave a comment, be subscribed, and then you get a Fimble air bike. You go into the running to win a Fimble air bike. All right, my friends. Lastly, before we go, I wanted to share something with you, my guys. I was very surprised to hear that Michael Wagner, when someone asked from Chimera, he was like, the scavenger hunt and the next modules will be released on testnet or live on Solana, mainnet, beta, whatever. So I actually just thought everything would be on DevNet when we first start, even if they're just going with the smallest like increments first, like, you know, movement, then scavenger hunts, then maybe combats, then maybe mining, then maybe this. But Michael Wagner came back and he says, the only on-chain mechanic in this release is movement. So this is going straight to mainnet. So the first thing we're actually going to have is movement, the scavenger hunt, right? It's not very clear if there will be movement first, and then they'll make us do the scavenger hunt, right? So the scavenger hunt, you need the movement to do the scavenger hunt, but you don't need the scavenger hunt to do the movement. So maybe we'll just do the movement first. And I think he's saying that's going to be on chain, on mainnet. That brings about a whole bunch of questions. Like, one, you need to get your mainnet wallet ready. Do you have ships on mainnet? Because they're not going to just drop you any ships on mainnet, right? So this is going to be your own Star Atlas wallet on mainnet with your ships inside, and you'll be using that to move. Or maybe they'll drop us like a dummy ship to every wallet that has any kind of ship, and it'll be worth nothing. And then you'll use that to move as a baseline, so everyone has the same movement. Because if it's on mainnet and different ships have different capacities to move, then other people will have a way higher advantage in the scavenger hunt. You get what I mean? There's a whole bunch of stuff to consider here. So it's actually a little bit weird that we're going to mainnet first. That means they might have to give us a way so that it's fair scavenger hunt. Because, hey, people are going to complain when someone finds that tank ship. Oh, they had twice as many ships as me, so they went further. Whatever. People will complain. Yeah. Okay, guys. That's it. I'm going to let you go. Let's see if the ship has been sold. Let's go to my inventory. Let's go to my marketplace. Oh, no. My inventory. There's nothing in the ship section. Nothing yet. Okay. Let's just look at the wallet. Let's see if it's there. Because it's very liquid, these ships. Nope, it's not there yet. Okay, you'll probably be watching this video and you will go and sell that ship to me. So I will see you very soon. Ciao, guys.